Hello everyone, there is Abdelrahman here and let's talk about the autonomic nervous system. Its abbreviation is ANS. Let's get started. Our ILOs that by the end of this presentation we should be able to first, know the relationship between physiology and biochemistry in the topic of autonomic nervous system. Second, to know the division of ANS. As we know, we can divide the autonomic nervous system into sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Third, able to mention the factors that help or influence the functioning of sympathetic or parasympathetic nervous system. Fourth, to know the effects of sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system on each organ in the body. If we talk about the whole nervous system, we can divide it into central and peripheral nervous system. The central nervous system consists of brain and spinal cord, and the peripheral nervous system consists of ganglia outside CNS and all peripheral nerves like cranial nerves from brain and nerves from all segments of a spinal cord like cervical, thoracic, lumbar, and sacral nerves. Neuron is a structural unit of nervous system. It formed of cell body, dendrites, and axon. Dendrites which receive impulses towards the cell body, and axon which carry impulses away from cell body. Axon may be myelinated, covered by myelin sheath, or not, which affects the velocity of nerve impulse. A nerve is formed of a large number of nerve fibers which called neurons. Synapse is the site where axon of one neuron terminate on dendrites. And the synaptic cleft is the space where chemical transmitter is released at synaptic site, and we can inject a drug in it. The function of synapse is transmission of impulses from one nerve to another. First, we talked about the anatomical division of the nervous system, and now we move to talk about the physiological division of the nervous system. The peripheral nerves are two kinds, afferent and efferent. The afferent carry impulses away from peripheral receptors to central nervous system to give orders, so it called sensory fiber. And the afferent enters the spinal cord via posterior route, which called also dorsal route. The efferent carry impulses from central nervous system to organs like muscles and glands, so it called motor fibers. And the efferent leave spinal cord via anterior route, which called also ventral route. And we can divide nervous system into somatic and autonomic nervous system. The somatic nervous system controls voluntary conscious movement by control the contraction and relaxation of skeletal muscles, and it is one type. And the autonomic nervous system control and regulate involuntary movement, like control and regulate heart rate and secretion of glands and movement of smooth muscles. And the autonomic nervous system is two types, sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous system. Autonomic ganglia are collection of neurons outside central nervous system. Preganglionic fiber synapse with 8 to 9 postganglionic fibers, so they act as distributing centers. There are three types of ganglia. The first type is paravertebral ganglia, its other name lateral ganglia or sympathetic chain. Its site near to origin and away from organ, so the preganglionic fiber is short, but the postganglionic fiber is long, and it is special for sympathetic nervous system only. The second type of ganglia is collateral ganglia. It is in midway between spinal cord and organ, so the preganglionic fiber equal in length almost the postganglionic fiber, and it may be for sympathetic or parasympathetic nervous system, but it mainly for sympathetic nervous system. The third type of ganglia is terminal ganglia. It is special for parasympathetic nervous system only. It is embedded in the wall of organ, so the preganglionic fiber is very long, and the postganglionic fiber is very short. There is another special type of autonomic ganglia called adrenal medulla. This modified sympathetic ganglion supplied by preganglionic sympathetic fiber called cholinergic. We remove the axon of postganglionic fiber so that the adrenal medulla secrete catecholamines directly in the blood. 80% adrenaline, its other name epinephrine, and 20% noradrenaline, its other name norepinephrine. The relative effect of the two hormones, adrenaline and noradrenaline, on different organs determined by the type of adrenergic receptors in the organ. Adrenaline has greater effect on beta-1 receptor, which increases the cardiac activity and rate of metabolism, and noradrenaline has greater effect on arterial blood pressure, and as a result there is increase in total peripheral resistance.